Do you ever feel like your life seems too complicated and out of control? Sometimes just changing your mindset and perspective can help you find happiness and love life more. And that's what today's video is all about, to help you access life lessons that can solve 93% of the problems you face in your daily life through the lens of Stoic philosophy. These lessons are not dry theories, but gems that can be applied immediately to our modern lives. You will discover how small changes in the way you think can change your entire life. If you are looking for ways to live better, manage stress, or find true happiness, this video is for you. Let's start the journey together to discover the lessons that will help you overcome almost every problem in life and make a big difference in your everyday. Before going into the main content, thank you for joining us. If you are new, please subscribe to the channel to receive more great videos. Okay, let's explore the lesson. Overcoming fear and learning to fail. Fear is an integral part of our lives, but instead of letting it hinder us, the Stoic philosophy teaches us to see fear as a positive signal. Fear is not something to run away from, but a sign of interest, of you moving towards something greater. Every time you feel fear, it is an opportunity for you to rise and surpass your own limits. In today's competitive world, many people are stuck in a vicious cycle of anxiety and fear of failure. Instead of taking action, they choose to stand still because they do not want to fail. Failure is not the end, but part of the process of learning and growing. Every failure is a valuable lesson, an opportunity for you to improve yourself and get closer to your goals. A real-life example is Elon Musk, who has not let the fear of failure stop him from dreaming big. When SpaceX failed in its first rocket launch, he did not feel discouraged but saw it as an indispensable part of the journey. Every failure is a lesson for me to do better next time, Musk shared. This is how a Stoic person faces challenges, not fearing it, but instead embracing failure as a companion, helping us learn important lessons. Every journey in life has an end, and we never know when it will be time to close a door. But it is important to not rush, not to regret too much when a chapter in your life closes. Remember, when one door closes, another always opens. However, it is easy to stare at the closed door, holding on to regrets and not realizing that there may be a new opportunity waiting for you. What matters is what you learn from failure, not whether you succeed or not. Every step, even if it fails, brings you closer to maturity. Always remember that failure is not the end. Only by trying again, correcting and improving can you achieve great things. That is the spirit of the Stoics. Never give up. By changing the way you view failure and fear, you will find yourself not only becoming stronger, but also maturing and getting closer to what you truly want to achieve. Be honest and choose your friends. In modern life, having a wide network of relationships is very important. These relationships can bring many opportunities in work as well as personal life. However, that does not mean you need to make friends with everyone. We all know that people with few social relationships may encounter certain disadvantages. But what is more important is to choose the right people to make friends with, not just make friends indiscriminately. Philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Not everyone deserves your sincerity." This emphasizes that in today's society, being honest and choosing friends is one of the factors that help you build sustainable and trustworthy relationships. In life, sometimes we feel like we have to pretend to agree with things we don't like, just to please others. Have you ever fallen into such a situation? But being honest in your dealings with others will help you eliminate fake relationships, people who only take advantage of you. Meanwhile, sincere relationships will help you connect with people who truly match your values and outlook on life. Don't worry if you don't have many friends. Being honest may not bring you a crowd of friends, but it will definitely help you build real relationships. True friends will always be there for you in difficult times, sharing joy and success. Be honest in relationships. Never please others if it goes against your values. Only when you are honest with yourself can you attract sincere and suitable friends. Don't let loneliness or social pressure make you associate with anyone. Focus on building quality relationships, people who can support you in your life and career, and vice versa. Learning to let go of unhealthy relationships. People who only come to you for personal gain is a must. Although it is difficult, it is the only way for you to stay strong and grow. Not everyone deserves your sincerity. Sometimes the people you think are closest to you are the ones who take advantage of you. The people you really need are not those who always praise you, but those who can talk badly about you behind your back without fear of being offended. Those are the people who truly care and will help you grow. Marcus Aurelius once said, "We are not born to live alone, but to live in a community." However, that does not mean you have to live in a community full of friends, but live in a community of people who truly understand and appreciate you. Remember, it is not about having a lot of friends that is important, but having true friends, people who will always be there for you in difficult times, share your joys and support you in your career and life. Do not be afraid of being alone, because in solitude you will find strength and maturity. Be honest, be selective about your friends, and do not let yourself be drawn into relationships that are not worth it. Learn to let go and live in the present. Stoic philosophy teaches us that letting go is not an easy thing to do, but it is one of the most important things you can do to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. Seneca, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, shared that, "Everything happens in life for a reason." Let this quote be a reminder to not cling to regrets about the past or worries about the future. Letting go of the past, mistakes, and failures is one of the most difficult things people have to do. We often get lost in memories of the past, holding on to what we have lost and wondering what if. But if you keep looking back, will it help? Remember, the past cannot be changed, and the future has not happened yet. The only thing you can grasp is the present. A practical way to learn to live in the moment is to try turning off social media for a few hours each day. Take this time to connect with loved ones or use it for personal growth. When you are not distracted by things beyond your control, you will find yourself able to focus on what is truly important. The Stoic philosophy not only teaches us that letting go is necessary, but also encourages us to live in the moment. Practicing letting go is not a one-time thing, but a habit that needs to be repeated every day. It is like learning to embrace change and make it a part of your life. The more time and fear you let go, the more courageous you will become. When you do not let things beyond your control affect your mood in your life, you will find that you can face challenges with more calm and confidence. You should not make someone a priority when they only see you as an option. In relationships, it is important to respect each other and understand that each person has their own values and cannot depend entirely on the acceptance of others. Always be yourself and do not let others determine your value. The things you go through are not just a part of your life, but valuable lessons that help you grow. Remember, when you get through the storm, you will no longer be the person who walked into it. And as you continue to learn, you will become a better version of yourself. You are the only one who can decide how you live. And the Stoic philosophy encourages you to be self-reliant, self-sufficient, and proud of what you have accomplished. Do not let social pressures make you lose the ability to enjoy the simple moments of life. Sometimes happiness comes from the simplest things like sitting alone in silence, enjoying a cup of tea, or taking time to care for your body. The body and mind are closely connected. Learn to be proud of your own accomplishments, big or small. Independence frees you from dependence on others for approval and builds a solid foundation for inner satisfaction. Happiness is not something you find out there, but something you can build within yourself and your daily life. Self-care, the key to living a happy and powerful life. You have to love yourself before you can love others. This is not just about emotions, but also about how you take care of your own body and mind. Because when you do not take good care of yourself, you cannot expect to share love and care with others. When you take care of yourself, you will have enough energy and mood to love and care for those around you. You only have one body for this entire life. Although the human body is very resilient, it can only function well when you invest in it. Don't wait until your body has problems to start caring for it. Take care of your health now through healthy eating, regular exercise, and especially listening to your body to know when it needs rest. According to the Stoic philosophy, self-care is not a choice, but a responsibility to yourself. You can't control everything around you, but you can always control how you face challenges and how you take care of your body and mind. True satisfaction comes from within, from being independent and taking care of yourself. In your daily life, take care of yourself in the smallest things. Sometimes you need to turn off all the technology Stop chasing the noise of the outside world and simply sit with yourself. A favorite book, a quiet afternoon, or a light walk can relieve stress and help you feel more peaceful. A healthy body is the foundation for you to be able to achieve your goals in life. Make sure you eat healthy, exercise regularly, and take time to relax and recharge. Self-care is not only physical, but also mental. Listen to your body, know when it needs a break and when you need a time to recharge. Likewise, give your mind space to rest and relax. When you love and care for yourself, you will not only feel happier, but you will also be able to share that love and care with others. Independence and the ability to care for yourself are important factors in living a full and fulfilling life. Start taking care of yourself today because you deserve it. Stop comparing yourself to others. In modern society, especially in the world of social media, we are constantly faced with comparing ourselves to others. The glowing photos of other people's lavish lives, quick successes, and perfect appearances on social media can make you feel like you're not good enough. But the important thing is that you don't see all the hardships and challenges they went through to achieve that success. Stoic philosophy always emphasizes that true happiness does not come from the outside, but from satisfaction within. This means that happiness is not something you can find from what others have, but a feeling of satisfaction with yourself in the journey you are on. When we compare ourselves to others, we only look at what they show on the outside without understanding the whole story behind it. We often only see their main story, their glamorous, successful lives, but we don't know their behind the scenes, their struggles, their failures, or the things that are not exposed to the public. Everyone has their own journey, and the difficulties you encounter may be valuable lessons that others don't have. Remember that you can't control what others do, but you can always control how you react and how you continue your journey. When you only look at your own path and don't get caught up in the successes or failures of others, you will find peace in accepting and growing yourself. When you stop comparing yourself to others and instead focus on what you can control, you will begin to feel inner satisfaction. This satisfaction doesn't come from having the same things as others, but from feeling good about yourself and what you have achieved. Self-fulfillment comes from being grateful for what you have and not focusing on what you lack or don't have. Life is not a competition to see who can achieve more. Stoic philosophy teaches us that happiness comes from being true to yourself, growing on your own personal journey without being distracted by comparisons to others. Walk your own path, find value and happiness in what you have, and never lose yourself in unnecessary competition. Let go of ego and live with gratitude. The profound philosophy of Stoicism is let go of ego. When you learn to let go of pride and greed, you will understand that life is not a race to gain more things, but a journey towards understanding and being grateful for what you have. Sometimes we get caught up in the cycle of craving and comparison, but when we learn to be grateful, we will discover that this life has given us many gifts. When you start to appreciate the little things, you will realize that this life is really very rich. No longer living in comparison, no longer longing for things that do not belong to you, you will feel a deep joy when seeing the beauty in ordinary moments. A family meal, a peaceful morning, or a heartfelt conversation. All of these seemingly small things are priceless gifts. When you learn to let go of your ego, you not only calm your endless ambitions, but also open up the ability to feel and enjoy the invisible values that life has to offer. You will no longer chase after what you lack or compare yourself to others, but begin to live fully with what you have. When you are grateful, you also create a space for a deeper awareness of the precious things in life. This does not mean that you give up on progress, but you learn to live in harmony with yourself and the world around you, not letting the little things or competition affect your mind too deeply. Always remember that true happiness comes from within, and when you start cultivating gratitude, you will find that this life becomes richer and more meaningful than ever. Focus on what you can control. There are only 24 hours in a day, and in a world full of demands and expectations from others, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We can't please everyone, and in fact, we don't need to. The best way to live a meaningful life is to focus on what you can control and leave the things that are beyond your control. Instead of rushing into endless worries, spend time on the things that really matter. That is your health, because only when your body is healthy can you work and enjoy life. It is your family, the people you love, and who are your source of encouragement, sharing, and also the people who need you the most. And finally, your personal goals, dreams, and ambitions that you are pursuing, the things that give you pride and motivation to live. Sometimes saying no is the best way to protect your energy. You don't have to go to every meeting or accept every invitation and request from others. Learn to say no to things that don't align with your goals and values. Every time you say no, you create space for what really matters and help you stay focused on what you can control. Focus on what you can change and let go of what is out of your control. When you learn to let go of the things you can't control, you'll feel more at peace, and your life will become more meaningful and fulfilling. Life isn't always easy, but through the lessons of Stoic philosophy, we can find the strength to overcome challenges, live more peacefully and happily. Every day is an opportunity for you to change, to become a better version of yourself. If you find these shares useful, don't forget to like, share this video with people around you, and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving more profound lessons from Stoic philosophy and how to live peacefully in the modern world. Start applying it today and let small actions create big changes in your life. Wishing you a meaningful and powerful journey.